Peace.
Peace.
This is Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD. You're just now entering the cipher called Real2reel360. K-Wise.
Peace, God.
Bring that beat in, kid.
Indeed.
Peace.
Yeah. What's going on, party people? Welcome to the Real2reel360 show. Let's get it in. We do the knowledge of wisdom so you can understand. Real2reel360 shows in full command. We changing the game for how it all was taught. From bondage to freedom to an independent thought. Yo, the show is here to bring about a change for real. To lighten everyone so we all know the deal. 360 degrees is a fact. We created the show to give our love back to our communities so we can know what's going on and give them the support from knowledge to born. So if you're ready to learn, then it's time to go. Sit back and relax and enjoy your show. Peace.
Am I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Sure enough.
But who am I?
Joshua Miller Law.
Who am I?
Joshua Miller Law.
I can't hear you.
Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD.
Peace to all our followers, likers, and subscribers. Thank y'all for tuning in once again with Real2reel360. It's finna go down today, man. It's finna go down today. This is the way you close out a week. We done had nothing but heavy hitters, and you make sure that when you close out a week, you go get one of the heaviest hitters in the game right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, get your hands together as we bring in one of our brothers. Hennessy Williams, let's go. Let me get my man off in here.
Brother. All love and peace, baby.
What's good with you, my bro? What's good with you, my
man,
brother?
Trying to get it, bro. Trying to be like you, man.
Man, listen, I tell you, like they used to say back in the day, boy, if I had your hand, I'd throw mine in, Slim. I throw mine in.
I'm trying to tell you, but we got to get it, bro.
Yes, sir. Got to get it from the mud, you know. But if you don't mind, could you just introduce yourself to all our followers, likers, and subscribers at this moment in time?
Yeah, peace to everybody. It's your main man, Hennessy Williams, man, out of Augusta, Georgia, by way of Sandersville, Georgia, man. I'm just here to make sure it do what it do, man. I'm the bad boy blues, the R&B prince. Hey, man, let's get it, baby.
No doubt. Hey, now, Hennessy, like, when did you start out, you know what I'm saying, in the entertainment business?
I started in entertainment in 1991. I started as an R&B artist in a group called Infinity out of Sandersville, Georgia. And, it really started for me in 1991.
Now, at what point did you say this is what you wanted to do? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, in 1991. That's when I figured out that's what I do. Our very first show was with Keith Sweat.
Oh, man.
We were making a lot of noise, brother. And we had a show with Keith Sweat, H-Town, Silk, Jackie McGee, and Trey Lorenz. That's when I knew one day it was supposed to be this.
Now, being that you come from the R&B world, how do you flow so effortlessly through the blues, Southern soul, and R&B like you do?
It's effortless because I write. I write everything that I do. Everything that I do, I write it personally. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like drinking water to me. I was a poet, poetry too, so it's just a natural thing to me.
Well, you know, like I said, when it comes down to it, hey man, my boy up in here, Big Steve in the building, Chicken Wing in the building, man. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Like the family done fell off in here.
Oh yeah.
The family done fell off in here. Now, when you was in the group, you went through what they called back then artist development phase.
Yeah.
Now, what were some of the things that you had to go through as a new artist know what I'm saying, in the game?
Well, we actually had a manager that was actually musically inclined, Dr. Malachi York, and he actually
Oh,
put us through. He actually put us through the gauntlet. We had to really go get it. We had to do the physical training, the vocal training. We had to do the musical training. We had to know music. And we had, and the main thing he did, he made us do everything without music at first. No music. Everything had to be a cappella. So everybody was interchangeable. Everybody knew how to do everything. That's what makes it so much more easier today. And as far, he taught us everything as far as how to correspond to the people, how to talk to the people, how to be in public, how to he actually did artist development on us and with us. So we actually learned the game, the entire game.
wow, that's interesting because I haven't heard that name in
Yeah, man. They got Doc messed up, man.
Ansar community.
Yeah, they got Doc messed up, man.
Yeah, man. He had a whole community out there, and
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. I remember he wrote a book about us.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
you know, looking back
Mm-hmm.
and seeing how music has changed and evolved since then, because we're talking about basically your breakout is in 91, but obviously you started in the late 80s. You know what
Yeah,
I mean, as far as music is concerned, and you
yeah.
watch how it went from the cassettes to the CDs,
Mm-hmm.
now streaming. Um, DJ Fuji, shout out to you. How do you see that? Did it grow better for the artists financially, or how do you feel about that transition?
The streaming thing actually is if you want to be popular, streaming is better. But if you
Hmm.
want to be rich, streaming is a detriment to the game. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people in the game today, they don't care about the money anyway. They just want to be popular. Most
Uh-huh.
of the dudes just want to get with some women, and most of the women just want to be seen by dudes. So
Right.
the game has completely changed. Back in the day, you did it for try to make a living out of it, try to
Hmm.
feed your families. Today, anybody can jump up off the sofa with Pro Tools or one of these other software programs and just do anything. You know, everybody's an artist now all of a sudden. So
Right.
the streaming and all that stuff is it's of no benefit to as they call us, local or independent artists.
Right. Now, when you look at the game itself of the
Hmm.
business part, you've learned how the do's and the don'ts
Yeah,
as you've been around.
yeah,
Now, can you talk about, you know what I'm saying, the importance of learning and knowing the business as well as how to entertain?
yeah. The business is the first thing that any artist needs to learn before they even get into the entertainment aspect, because you can find yourself with a hit song
Hmm.
and like you see artists, they'll video themselves from the studio or something like that. I'm working on this new track, working on this new record. And then you got a major artist might be up north somewhere just streaming through social media or something, see your song and steal your song. That's
Mm.
bad business. That's bad business on your part because you just put out a free song or whatever, right? So that's why it's important to get the basics down as far as your business, your copyrights, your registering, your encoding, everything. Get all that business. Find out what royalties. People are always talking royalties and publishing all that, and they have no clue what it means. You feel what I'm saying? So it's best to educate yourself on this entire music game before you do it and be able to listen. I try to teach a lot of people the same stuff that I'm going through because I get checks every quarter.
Uh-huh.
You feel what I'm saying? I ain't mainstream or the big time artists like the Tuckers and King Georges and all them, but I get them checks every quarter. I can
Right.
guarantee you that. I'm getting them checks. I ain't raising no hell. I don't get no major booking, but you
Uh-huh.
see the smile on my face, don't you?
Yes, sir. Yes,
I
sir.
get mine. All my paperwork is G to G. Every
Uh-huh.
I dotted, every T is crossed. I've learned how to do it. I actually taught myself after Dr. York gave us the basics. I took it to another level and I actually educated myself on how to do it because I like money.
Yeah.
You feel
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And I want that residual money that's here long after I'm gone so my kids can eat.
Now that's something I was going to touch bases on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there's the thing that you spoke about, which you call mailbox money that you
Yeah,
get every. But then there's also the thing that you get where your family's going to eat long after you're gone,
yep.
and it's part of the publishing. If I'm You know what I'm saying? If I'm saying it correctly,
Mm-hmm.
it's part of that publishing.
90% of that is publishing.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't own your publishing, or you some people, believe it or not, man, some of the main artists you see on these big stages, bro, they don't even have publishing. I guarantee you, 8 out of the 10 artists that you see on the main stages, bro, they don't even have their music copyrighted.
Man,
I'll be willing to bet money on it. They don't even have the music copyright. They're dropping it too fast. That's how I know. See, they can trick these other people with that mess, but I see them drop it too fast, so I know it's not copyrighted.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And another thing, if a DJ on social media can play your music, right? They'll play your music on, you know, if you can go back the next day and that thing don't say nothing about no sound because of copyrights, it ain't copyrighted. It ain't copyrighted, because that's the only way, you know, Facebook blocks it because of copyright claims. You feel what I'm saying? If you don't have a copyright claim on it, they won't block it. They just let it play.
That's I know that to be true because we go through that ourselves when we play the music. After you either get that red or that yellow, and you have to go back in there and submit a claim that said that you had the permission from the artist, you know what I'm saying, to play the
and
music.
artists don't know how to send, like when they send their music, they don't know how to send it to where the person can actually request authorization to play their music, or when they're doing their encoding and all that stuff, they don't have a clue how to put it to where the anybody can play their music. They don't have a clue.
And that's how a lot of individuals are getting beat.
Yeah. This music game is 95% education, man. 5% talent, education.
Now, when we talk about talent and everything else, I think that a lot of individuals fail to realize that even with talent, you still need that push. You still need that. And as an independent artist, because obviously you've been on the majors and you know what I'm saying, you had both experiences. Being an independent artist, are there some resources that you wish that you had that was on the majors?
There are many people that I could use, but I don't want to be that name dropper guy. You don't ever want to be that artist that gets on because of name dropping. You know what I mean? I know everybody, man. I'm talking about the majors. I got relationships with the majors in Southern Soul, R&B, or whatever. I can call anybody. You know what I mean? I can call people. Hey, man, could you do this for me? Could you say this? But to me, I'm an artist at heart. I want to get it on my own merits. You feel what I'm saying? That's why it's taking me a little bit longer to get where I want to be. But when I do get there, it'll be so much more gratifying for me because I use what God gave me to get it. You feel what I'm saying? Anybody can call names. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Anybody can call names, but that just ain't the way I want it. But I could easily do it.
Now, we're going to get off in some of this music right here.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the song About an Hour, featuring Selena J.
Selena J, yeah.
Now, did both of y'all work on that together for his writing, or did you write the whole song? I can't hear you, bro. You're muted. I think you got to pop in, pop back out, because somebody tried to call you or what have you. Then that messes up the sound. But here we go, right here. About an hour.
Let me slide up in your kitchen and give you what you're missing, babe. Lay your body on the table and give you what you're begging for. That's right. I wanna be your homie, lover, friend, be your angel, be your Superman. I wanna take you on a roller coaster ride around the world and back again. Girl, I'll need about an hour to make love to you.
want you to take your time. Get a little taste of Hennessy, then I won't need no wine. See, you've promised me one night, said I'll never be the same. Only been in it 20 minutes, baby, got me screaming your name.
Girl, I need about an hour to make love.
I can give you 1 hour, I've got 1 hour, baby.
Girl, I need about an hour to make love.
All you need is an hour, yeah, just 1 hour. Oh.
Girl, I need about an hour to make love to you.
Mama can wait, mama can wait. I'm so sorry, mama.
Let me be your friend. Let me be your friend. Let me be your lover. Let me be your Superman. Treat you like no other. Let me be your friend. Let me be your lover, girl. I'll be your Superman. Treat you like no other. Let me be your friend. Let me be your lover. Let me be your Superman. Treat you like no other. Let me be your friend. Let me be your lover, girl. I'll be your Superman. Treat you like no other. Let me be your friend. Let me be your lover. Let me be your Superman. Treat you like no other. Let me be your friend. Let me be your lover, girl. I'll be your Superman. Treat you like no other.
Need about an hour.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Need about an hour, lady. Let me get about an hour. I don't need much, just an hour. You know what I'm saying? That's it, man. That's a smoker right there. But in the game, are there any individuals today that you think about you want to do a collaboration with, or that have done a collaboration with that you want to work with again?
Yeah, I've done songs with Urban Mystic, Bando Jones, the dude that did Sex You. Right now I want to Sex You, baby. I got collaborations with those guys, but the one that I really want to do a record with is Sir Charles Jones. I want me and Sir Charles Jones to throw down on one. Let loose and go with it. And also my idol in music is Christopher Williams. I want to do one with Christopher Williams.
Oh man, I might make that happen.
Man, look at I'm gonna have a fan moment. Well, let me tell you something, bro.
Yeah, we interviewed him about a couple of weeks ago, man. And,
oh yeah,
Chris, he cool, man. He dropped a lot of jewels about
Chris the real deal too, bro.
Yeah, he's a real deal. You know, he gets a bad rap, you know what I'm saying, because of association, but for the most part, he's a great dude and he's very knowledgeable. I got to see him in concert out here at the Bethesda with Troop, and he still performs, bro. He's
real vocals.
Real vocals. You know what I mean? He still does this. So yeah, that's definitely a great, you know what I'm saying, person. But outside of Christopher Williams coming up, who were some of the people that you listened to that inspired you that just want to sing?
Boys to Men. Boys to Men. Boys to Men pretty much popped it off. When they came out with that Cooler High Harmony, it was a rap. It was a rap. No, that's how we formed the group, doing Boys to Men and New Edition music. So, but New Edition was first, but Boys to Men actually put that fire in us.
You know, it used to be back in the days, you know, you see groups, they used to do the hand motion and they used to wave them in and they had the whole routine together. Now you don't see that. You don't even see groups anymore. You know what I'm saying?
even the solo singers, nobody has no commitment to it no more, bro. It's all about, let me see if I can get a line dance started, or let me see who can squat the lowest, or even dudes, bro. Let me see who can squat the lowest, who can, you know what I mean? Come on, bro.
Yeah,
What we got to get back to, big dog, we got to get back to the men being the men in the music and the women being the women in the music. Women should be singing to the fellas, and fellas, we should be crooning to these ladies. You know what I mean? But now it got so comical, and everybody's comical. The men won't let the women do the women dances, and the women just as hard as the dudes now, bro. So the game is really confused on our end, when I say our side, on the black folks side. The game is so confused, bro. And we just get back to everybody doing what they're supposed to do. Music could take a turn. Music could take a turn and go back to where it's supposed to be.
Definitely. Now, when we talk about this part that we're talking, that takes me back to the era that we come from, like the period in time we came
Oh, yeah.
to. When we talk about the Shalimars and
Howard Hewitt.
or Howard Hewitts, and then you had Barry White, and then you had Sweat and Gerald, and I mean, it was all about relationships and how men felt about women. It wasn't